Hey, welcome back for another video. So tonight I felt like making myself a drink, so I figured I'd share it with you all, and maybe you too can make yourself a quarantine mixed drink. And this was something that I came up with just mixing together random stuff that I had around the house. But it tastes pretty good. It's kind of like a tropical fruity drink. So here I have had some pineapple that I didn't like the taste of, so I just blended it up and made this like pineapple puree, but you can use pineapple juice, grenadine, lime juice, rum, but you can also use this isn't yeah, it's rum, but you can also use tequila. Both taste fine, and then a can of ginger ale. And I got this tall glass that I picked up at Pat O'Brien's once. If you get a hurricane, they give you this tall glass, I think for $16, and if you return it, they'll like give you $10 back. So basically, the drink is $6. I might have that reversed, but if you pay the full price, you get to take the glass with you. So I took this as a souvenir, and now I actually use it for my mixed drinks. So I'm going to try and do this all one-handed so you can see the process of how much I put of everything, but it's probably going to be an absolute disaster, probably going to waste a bunch of stuff everywhere, but part of life is getting things dirty and cleaning it up after you figure out, hey, you fucked up. The grenadine I had to put inside this small mason jar because the night that I bought it, I actually dropped it and the glass broke, so I actually lost a bunch of it to the floor. It had to be mopped up. The ratios I just kind of threw together. The first time I made it, just kind of put a bunch of things together. And the reason the camera keeps going all wonky is that I have to use two hands to try and open stuff. But the ratios are pretty straightforward. So I got this jigger. The tall side is 1.5 ounces, which is a standard shot, and the short side is 1 ounce. So I do an ounce of grenadine, a little less than an ounce, and I put like 5 or 6 ice cubes. They don't have to be like special fancy drink ice cubes, just straight up ice cubes. Ounce of lime juice, so those are the same amount. Then for this pineapple slurry, I do 3 ounces of that. And like I said, this is a slurry, so it's pretty thick. So it's like a mixture of pineapple juice and the pineapple flesh itself. But it's really good. So this is, like I said, 3 ounces of that pineapple slurry. And then finish it off with a shot of rum. And I actually don't know a whole lot about liquor, so I just got Bacardi because that's a brand that I recognize. But if anyone has recommendations for better brand of rum that isn't also like crazily priced, because I'm obviously not using this rum as something that I'm drinking solo like you would a whiskey, for example, which I don't really like whiskey. I'm using it as a mixer, so getting a really expensive rum that I'm just going to mix, not appreciate the flavors, seems kind of silly to me. So I went with something that I knew would not be terrible, mostly. So as you can see, poured the grenadine in first because that's really heavy, so it sinks to the bottom, and then you can kind of see a layer of the lime juice. Top of that, you got the pineapple slurry stuff, so it does give a nice color doing it in that order. I did it in that order for a specific reason. And then you just top it off with a can of ginger ale. Ginger ale kind of goes in that same theme of like kind of tropical flavors. And the ginger ale, like ginger is kind of spicy. It's not actually spicy because the same sensation of spice. Kind of mellows out all the sweetness that we have going on here with the grenadine, the lime juice, the pineapple. So it takes a drink that could be really, really sweet and kind of balances it. But if you want, you could just use something like a soda water that isn't flavored, or seltzer water. But yeah, this is the drink. And for actually drinking it, obviously you don't want to stick a straw in and drink it from the bottom, because you're just going to be sucking up a bunch of grenadine for a while. So just mix it up, and it mixes pretty well. You get a nice kind of pink color once it's all mixed. And it's a good drink, so try it out if you have some free time, which I know a lot of you have free time right now. So catch you next video. Peace.